These ones,
Just
yeah.
£2.
£2. Shoes, your jacket. £10.
Morning.
Oh no, I didn't
How much is
Hayley.
nice?
Hayley.
How much is nice?
Just £1 each for the mouse.
Yeah.
£5.
Can I give you the money for this? Yeah. Forgot to turn my camera on, but managed to get this for £1. Ignore the label. There was a load of them priced up, and I said a load of prices, and she said no. Morning.
Morning, darling.
How much are the iPods?
£5 each.
£5 each, yeah.
And I had them, and they turned on when I last used them.
Yeah.
And I've just kept them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
thingy. And I ain't got a clue where the charger's gone to them.
Yeah.
But they were definitely both mine. I'm not. I tell you what. I think I only played solitaire on them. I don't think I actually listened to the music. And they've probably still got it all on.
Yeah. Only problem with this one is it might be iCloud locked, but this one might
Oh
be
no,
okay.
I wouldn't have locked anything on it, babes.
No, so when you have an iPod or anything Apple, you have to log in with like an iCloud thing. So when you go open it up for the first time,
Yeah.
when you turn it on, you'll have to use that to log in, or it'll have a passcode on it or
Give me a
something.
fiver for both of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on then.
And then go to put them on her and she's like, grown them.
Yeah.
Morning. How much are the Doctor Who's?
£2 a set.
£2 a set, yeah.
They're all in there, you can check them all.
No, that's okay.
He bought them to collect the dust.
Yeah. No worries, thank you.
He did give £3. £2 for £3. Go on then.
And
So that's a fiver.
You wouldn't say £1 for one, would you?
Yeah, go on. I'll take
Yeah.
£1.
Cheers. Morning. Is this your one?
Yeah.
How much is this one? Sorry. No worries. How much is that one? £5, yeah. Just take £3 for it. No movement on £5. It's got a big scratch on the front.
still worth £5.
Do you want a bag?
No, so I've got
Oh, a bag will protect it though, look.
Morning. How much are the headphones? How much, sorry?
£1.50.
Yeah. Do they work? Yeah. Take £1 for them? Yeah. Thank you. Morning.
Morning.
How much is that one?
£8.
Don't-
£6 if you want it.
I don't suppose you have the old iPhone charger, you know, the wider one?
This one,
Oh yeah. How much?
£1.
£1. I bought an iPod earlier. Can I just check it
It's
fits?
for the iPod, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. There's £5. Cheers, mate. We are back, YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. Aim of the game, my channel is buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I get my hands on, car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace or charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting traded into CX at a high price so I can build my own gaming collection. So yes, back with another frustrating Sunday car boot sale pickup video. Yes, I mean in hindsight it wasn't too bad of a day, but in the moment I just didn't feel like I was picking anything up, and I just wasn't enjoying walking around and not getting anything. I mean the first boots, this is the first time as well in I think since last season I've been to 3 car boots on a Sunday, because the first boot sale that you see in the footage was actually the second boot sale that I went to. That's the first weekend that this one's been on, but the first car boot that I normally go to, although when I got there it was very busy in terms of sellers, I had to queue to get in, yeah, didn't get anything at all. And that it weren't even a case of, oh, there was things there that was priced too high and I just, you know, weren't getting any luck. It was literally nothing. Normally, you know, I'll be able to at least look for a pile of games or something like that, but I couldn't find anything, and it was very, very frustrating. So yeah, unfortunately didn't get anything there. Second car boot was a little bit better, managed to get a few bits, and then third car boot probably was the best one of the day, but still not great in terms of gaming and stuff like that. I think I only got 1 game today. Yeah, that's just how it is sometimes. You know, you've got to, you can't enjoy the highs without the bad of the low. But like I was saying, in hindsight, it's not actually that bad of a weekend. I didn't spend too much money, but in terms of the voucher that I'll be getting back, yeah, it was pretty good. So second car boot, but first pickups. I believe this was the first pickup of the day, but unfortunately I didn't have the camera on. I thought I did, but yeah, Professor Layton, The Curious Village. I paid £1 for that. I was looking for a load of old VHS that she had, but there weren't anything in there. Well, there probably was a few that you know, were worth flipping on eBay, but I can't be bothered with eBay really, to be honest. And unless I really have to, like spares and repairs and stuff like that, I don't really want to buy things just to flip on eBay unless it's worth loads and loads of money. But I decided against them anyway. She had a load of games with all prices on them, and I said, are they the prices for those games? And she said, no, they're all £1 each. But it was just this one that I thought was worth picking up, because I think it's dropped in price. It's trading in for £2 now. I'm sure this was trading in for like £4 or £5, or maybe it's one of the other Professor Laytons. But yeah, £1 into £2 there. Got a Havit, is that, I'm pronouncing that right? Havit mouse. Paid £1 for this. Trades in for £4. And then yes, a good pickup, and something that I probably wouldn't have got if it weren't for you guys, because I put in one of my videos a couple of weeks back, I need to learn more about iPods, because I put something up and someone was saying, oh, you probably money would have been safe even for spares and repairs. And I'm still learning. Obviously in that footage I was absolutely waffling to the woman about iCloud, because when I when I was looking these up, this one I thought was one of the original clicky wheels, because basically people were saying that there's no iCloud on the clicky wheel ones. But when I looked this one up, it did have a colour screen, so I thought, oh, maybe that one's got iCloud on it. Turns out I was wrong, but I would have paid £5 just for this one, as I thought my money would have been safe with it. But obviously I managed to get a charger from the second car boot, but this one, unfortunately, I don't know if you can see there, after charging it up, all that happens is the Apple logo comes up, nothing else. Don't know if you can see that on there. But I've seen spares and repairs for this one. It's I think this is the 4th generation 20GB one. Looking at £20 to £25 spares and repairs for that. So yeah, for £2.50, my money's more than safe. And that was it. I was going to buy that one for a £5 on its own, and I was explaining about the iCloud, saying, oh, why I didn't want that one. And she said, oh, £5 for both of them. So I was like, all right, yeah, no worries, I'll do that. But luckily, this one I've got home, and it works. And obviously it doesn't have iCloud, so that's something that I now know. Please do let me know in the comments which iPod was the most recent without iCloud, as that is something that I will definitely be keeping an eye out for and looking into for the future, because the C version of this, because it is scratched to death at the front, I'm actually not sure if they'll take it. I mean, I speak to Tom's Tat regularly, and he was saying that he uses T-Cut to sometimes get rid of scratches on like screens on PSPs, Game Boys and stuff like that. So I may give that a go on this one, but if not, I'll try and trade it in at CX. I think the C version of this is about £30 voucher. But like I say, and if not, I'll definitely get, you know, my money's safe for it working, and I'll look to flip it on eBay. Someone will probably replace the screen or something like that, and flip it on themselves. So yeah, very, very good. Thank you to everyone for giving me information on those in the past. And then yes, third boot sale, pretty good. Not too much to write home about. Got the complete full series of Doctor Who. For some reason, this is the only one that trades in for half decent money. I think this trades in for £4. All of the other ones from like around this time period anyway, trading for like £1, £1.50. So unless you can get them very, very cheap, it's probably not going to be worthwhile trading in. But Series 4, for some reason, is worth keeping an eye out for. Let me know in the comments as to why. And then yeah, I've got 2 sets of these headphones, but I only managed to get one of them on camera. But yeah, I paid £1 for one and 50p for the other one. But the one for 50p, it's got the microphone missing. Now I've tested them, and in terms of the earphones, they're both working. So this one, I'm sure I'll get stung on some Turtle Beaches in the future, and I have a spare microphone. I may even have one in the garage. I need to get in there and have a look. But yeah, these are still trading for £18 voucher. So keep an eye out for them Turtle Beaches. They are good trading when they do work, and make sure you get them for cheap. And then speaking of making sure you get something for cheap, I appreciated the woman's bartering skills with this. I mean, I do get a bit of stick in the comments sometimes. You know, people saying, "Oh, you know, it's disgusting that you try and get something for cheaper when it's already a good price," which is correct. But in my, you know, how I've, you know, I've been stung many a time before. So especially with electricals, I do try and get them for cheap as possible, even if the price that they're saying is cheap. And I said to her, you know, would you take £3 for it? Because at the time I thought it had a scratch across there, but it turns out it was just really hard stuck on dirt. So in my mind I was thinking, what's the word? I'm looking at the C grade, which I think trades in for about £14. But I've got home, cleaned it up, and that's come off. I don't know if you can see there. So I'm hoping to get the B version of this, which trades in for £19. But obviously I said to her, you know, would you take £3? And she was like, no, it's worth a £5. And she's right, and that's, you know, that's part of the game. You know, when you try and barter for something, they can either say yes or they can say no. On this occasion, she did say no, but I still bought it, and luckily I've tested it and it does all work. So yeah, sometimes you have to swallow your pride and go back. And then yeah, speaking of grading, this one hurt a little bit. It's a Viper Mini Razer. Sorry, I've actually got this. This is the mouse that I have for my computer, and it was sealed in the box in lovely condition. And I said to him, because I was going like that and I couldn't really hear anything, I was like, definitely in there, isn't it, mate? And he was like, yeah, I'll open it up. And then he just started tearing into it. So I'm definitely not getting the A version now, but the A version of that was trading for £20, but the B version is trading for £18. So £6 into £18. More than happy with that. So like I was saying, in hindsight, looking at it now, it's not too bad of a day. You know, I spent, I think, about £20. I probably spent more on getting into the car boots than I did, well, all right, not more, but half. I think I spent £7 on getting into car boots today, and I spent £20 on my stuff. So I spent £27 total. But yeah, should be getting, obviously, if I can trade this one in, around £100, £110 voucher, and then hopefully I'll get most of that money back through spares and repairs for that one. So like I was saying, in hindsight, it's a good day, but just in the moment it felt frustrating. I didn't feel like I was getting anything. I mean, you let me know, do you have days like this where, you know, in the moment you think you're not getting anything, and when you get home you're like, oh, actually no, it weren't that bad. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there was anything I missed, because especially when the days are like this and there's not much, you know, there's pickings are slim, or slim pickings, whatever the saying is. It's good to know everything that's worth money, because I don't want to miss out on any vouchers. But yeah, Hope you enjoyed the video everyone, take care and I'll see you all in the next one.